Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Mask of the Betrayer. Where we left off last time, we just arrived in town, we're heading to the theater. Bad things are happening here. We're supposed to go to the Vale. And yeah. That's really all that's going on at the moment. And I guess we're gonna go inside. I stone skinned up because I know that there's a nasty fight inside this building. Sophia, the daughter of Nephris here? I should have recognized those two homunculi as your handiwork. What are you doing here? And what did you do to Ipsit and Sephi? We caught them nosing around the theater. The gnolls toyed with them for a while before dismembering them. Your primitive little creations are no more. What is this? How did you get in here? He's one of the necromancy students from the academy. Probably another pawn in this ridiculous plot to unseat my mother. A shame I can't let you walk free, stranger, but you're as likely to warn the witches as to flee. As for you, Sophia, Ahriman would have us strangled if we let the headmistress's daughter slip away for a second time. Camera angles, please, stop it. There we go. Go, 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 run, why aren't... Move. Go fight the wizard. He is the primary threat, by the way. He's got some wicked stone skin on, though. Ow. That hurt. What is going on with my evasion rolls? Okay. Well, the wizard's dead at least. We still have several things to fight, including a bunch of Thay and gnolls, which are actually quite rough. Who has my potions? Do you have potions? Potion of heal. Just give me those potions.
I've got them spotted. Here.
Why are you encumbered? Off of a potion. There we go, okay. There's a whole group of people just standing here doing nothing while there's friggin' gnolls everywhere. Someone go get some guards, maybe? Or, like, some soldiers? Whatever. We'll just tear these things apart. Some close range combat action here. That camera angle, though. There's another gnoll coming in, or patrolling? Is he not really involved in the fight? Doesn't care too much? They kind of casually made their way over when their friend was dying. We're about halfway up a level. I hate this fight. This is one of my least favorite fights in the game, because we don't have a tank yet. Kinda sucks. And eventually this character will be good enough to just face tank everything, but it's not quite at that point yet. Stupid actors standing off to the side, not helping. Sophia's just a little bit hurt. She'll be fine, though. Here's Stunning Fist. Wonder if it'll work. It did not. Okay. We'll just finish it off. Oh, it didn't work. Didn't go at all. Try it again. Oh, can't use the sweet while armed. That makes sense. Actually. Alright, cool. A more timely entrance I've never seen in 40 years of the theater. Leanna told us he'd be coming, though she said nothing of slaying red wizards, nor of saving our lives. That red wizard wasn't alone, there's more of them, and they followed Leanna into the back rooms. Get yourself to safety, I'll deal with the wizards. Wait, Leanna is no simple theater matron, she has a secret. A shadowy door that leads to a reflection of the veil. She's fled through the shadow door, I'm sure of it, still. Such tricks won't stop red wizards, not for long. Here, take this. As long as you got the stone, I'm encumbered again, the shadow door will open for you, and you'll be able to follow. You trust me just like that? Leanna said to expect you, And a companion too, a young woman of Mulan blood. I've known Liena for half my life, and she's not been wrong yet. Quickly now, through the door at the back of the stage. Find Liena's bedroom and go to the back corner by the mirror. As long as you have that stone, you can't miss the door. Okay, I'll deal with that. 800 bucks. 600 bucks. 800 bucks. 800 bucks. Or 1,000 bucks, sorry. Let's open our bag. Drop all this garbage in. What are we carrying that's weighing us down so much? Is it a book? How much does this book weigh? 1 pound, so it's not that. Darts, perhaps? No, doesn't weigh anything. This totem? No, that's really light as well. Although our strength is kind of pitiful. I guess, you know what? Just to sort of hopefully fix this small problem we have. Leaving those out. Oh, we have garbage in our second. That's what it is. I was like, why the hell? We don't have anything left in our inventory. That actually makes a lot of sense now. There we go, perfect. We should probably sell some of that junk too. We'll do that next time we hit up the store. Quarterstaff +1 and some random mage robe. Also, we need to rest because Sophia is pretty well corpse. Can we rest here? Yep. Excellent. Alright, let's go deal with some more red wizards. They're not so bad once you take down their stone skins and stuff. Let's quick save as well. Sophia pauses mid-stride, her face wincing in pain. You look hurt. Something's not right. I told them, not now. Why didn't I? My head. Just trying to explain what's going on. Maybe I can help. There's this ringing in my ears and this burning. My skin's burning. No, please don't. Don't what? Are you feeling alright? I thought you were going to try and help me. I was just saying, don't bother. I think the pain is subsiding. I'll be fine, really. Please tell me what happened. Why? It was just a momentary pain. Whatever it was, it's gone. Are you sure you only felt pain and nothing more? No, I heard... When the pain came, I heard a scream. And it wasn't my voice crying out. Sometimes I hear voices that are, well, not quite my own. Though this is only the second time that the voices have been accompanied by pain. So you have schizophrenia. Good. I keep hoping to find some logic to the whispers, but they just come and go without reason. You said this was the second time the voices brought pain? When was the first? It was at the barrow, just before I found you. I thought then it might have been malevolent spirits. What are the voices like? What do they say? They sound human, familiar almost. Quite often the voices are more of a distant haze, but sometimes whole words come across. During my apprenticeship, I read from the wrong scroll and, not knowing what it was, nearly incinerated myself. Before I could finish the chant, a voice in my head cried out and broke my concentration. It saved my life. I've rambled on for too long. We should carry on and find Liena. If others from the academy are seeking her, we may not have much time.
Yes?
Oh, she's neutral. Okay. I was like, what is her alignment? I didn't actually remember. She is true neutral, 50-50. Luckily,
Yes?
with this locked box here, we have all sorts of knock spells. We have all sorts of knock spells. Thank you. She's just like, I don't want to. I know you said to cast knock, but I'm not feeling it. Could I just not? A couple mandolins and a bunch of money. 500 bucks. There are 2 doors. We'll go down the left one first. But before we go into any Shadow Realm, we'll also do the right one. Some workbenches. That's the Shadow door there. And there's another Thayan Knoll. Another 2 Thayan Knolls, actually. No wizards yet, though. She may die again. Maybe I should give her some more stone skin spells. Might actually be a good idea. Okay, I think I will do that.
Yes.
Let's take a look at her spellbook for a sec. So we're gonna get rid of a haste, we're gonna get rid of greater magical weapon. That's the wrong spell level. We'll give her those back. We'll get rid of some of the lesser missile swarms. We'll dump a bunch of stone skins in there. There. She should be set now.
Follow me. Now.
Once we rest. Can we rest here? We might as well rest here. We luckily haven't gotten to the negative type parts of the game yet, where resting does not work out for us. An armoire with some unidentified monk-looking armor. Possibly. I guess we don't have to go in the left door. It all leads to the same spot. So let's give her those for sure. That one. Everything else is identified. So we got Red Wizard, that's her robes. Robes of Eyes, which are Spot and Search and True Seeing. Kind of crappy for us. Sophia's robes, Red Wizard robes, those are what we picked up, I think. Yes, they are. We also have a lute and a garbage quarterstaff. And that's really it. Sophia has her own red robes. They're actually slightly better than the other guys were.
Yes. What is it?
It is time to put stuff in your bag. That's... I just dropped it on the ground, didn't I? Yep. How about open? Dump all this in there. We'll go through and sell this stuff later, as I mentioned. I changed Sophia's follow distance to short between videos as well, because she was following way too far behind and not doing a whole lot. $700. Let's take a look if there's anything in these. No. Yes, a greater mask of persuasion, which is a helmet. We don't even have a helmet, so we might as well wear it. Charisma, concentration, diplomacy, and some light. We can't wear it because it's... Why? Why can't we wear it? There's no reason why we can't wear it. Put it on your face. There. I just misclicked, I guess. Okay. Quick saving before we go through the shadow portal in case there's a nasty fight on the other side. Look at this. Leanna must have gone through. Let's follow. Let's go save us for some red wizards. From some red wizards, not for some. There's an Aranese. And a red... You know what? Go punch the red wizards. I don't need any spellcasters doing dumb things. Alright. Now there's just that Aranese left. I lied. There's a horned devil. Where the hell did that thing come from? Who's casting that spell? Well, we'll take care of this one first, I guess. Come on, finish this one off. Horned devils are nasty creatures, they hit hard. I look ridiculous with this mask on. Near death. Should be dead pretty quick here. Might need to use a heal potion, unfortunately. Maybe not, though. Let's see. There we go. Alright, now we're focusing on the Horned Demon. Devil. Horned Devil. We can't hit it. Oh, there we go. We hit it for one. Okay, this is not working. We need to find who summoned it. Something is terribly familiar about this chamber, as if you once saw it in a dream, but only remembered just now. Your eyes are pulled towards the bloodstained table at the center of the room. You have lain upon that table, felt those restraints digging into your flesh. The hell? Is there an invisible wizard around here? Something just cast a spell. That was chain lightning. Okay, we need to reload before we enter this. No. We can't actually beat that horned devil. So we need to figure out what summoned it. I'm almost certain it's a summoned creature. It'd be a little bit early in the game for them to throw. What? Oh, I said something different. I said strange, a portal of some sort. A portal is by definition a thing of strangeness. This particular one leads to, judging by the smell, is that... No. If you're a pyretic conduit, it would have a hint of cinnabar. Too cold to be fiendish. Wait for her to think. Ah, yes, that would make sense. It's a gateway to the plane of shadow. I should have known. This whole city has an otherworldly chill. Stepping through should take us to a sort of inverted parallel of our own reality. Not everything is as it seems in the shadow plane. Let's go through. And we're going to try and just fight out again, but better this time.
Time to die!
See, there's no Horned Devil now. Don't care too much about that. Wait, how did you not die? Thank you. That arena's just come back to life. Interesting. Our red wizard can hit quite hard, actually. Alright. This time we don't have any weird, bugged out Horned Devils, which is nice, because that sucked. There's a scroll here you can grab as well. And there's another one on the other side. We have to take a look from multiple angles. For fairly obvious reasons. More healing potions, which is really good for us. There's another scroll there. I think they're just spells, which we'll end up selling anyways, so it doesn't really make a difference to us. Alright, let's go back in that one door. We're also going to quick save. We're not going to reread this, we're just going to let it do its thing. Let's check out the table. This table is ugly, unadorned, and splattered with old, dried blood. 2 heavy restraints are mounted on each end to bind a person's hands and feet. Let's examine it more closely. Little care was taken to the table's construction, save to ensure that its surface was smooth, that it was long enough to accommodate a prone humanoid. It seems newly built, the wood felled from local rashemi trees. Dark bloodstains cover the table's surface and splatter to the floor that surrounds it. Let's touch it. You reach out your hand, touch the tabletop, run your fingers across its smooth, polished surface. Something twists inside of you where the shard once lay. Your ears are ringing, filled with noise. A voice arises through the din. A woman's voice. Or is it 2? They sound so much the same. Your vision blurs. Dark shapes are standing over you, tightening the straps on your hands and feet. So tight that your wrists and ankles burn, bleed. Let's try and make out their features. They are women. Their faces nearly identical, one garbed in white and the other in red. Other figures lurk behind shadowy and more bestial in form. The cold fingers of the woman brush your chest, run a cold blade across your skin, and you cannot move, you cannot scream, you can only watch. The twisting in your chest becomes a burning, and echoes of surging pain, growing and growing in its intensity. The woman's arms are red to the elbows, their pale faces splattered in blood. Fight the pain. One of the women, the one garbed in red, withdraws her hand from your chest. She holds a glittering shard. The red woman lowers her eyes and gazes into yours. For love, you mouth the words. She speaks aloud. And now another set of shadows and bestial shapes that had been lurking behind rush forward, lifting you from the table and carrying you to the open door, burying you into darkness.
This is too much to carry.
A darkness lit by dancing ruins with a foul presence waiting within. Try and maintain the vision. You concentrate, but the dream is past. You withdraw your hand from the table, feeling weakened and drained. You pause. Did you see something? A vision? A recollection, perhaps? A memory, I think. This woman stood over me, pulled the shard out of my chest, and said it was for love. In the plane of shadow, memories are closest to the surface of the mind. Such visions are not uncommon, especially when a memory is strong or suppressed. Interesting. Well, we have a bag of holding for this specific reason. There. No longer encumbered. There's a chest up there, but it is locked.
Yes?
As is tradition. But we have knock. We have knock.
Light.
I think I just unlocked like everything.
I am certain.
There's a trap. Not too worried about it. Did hurt a little, but not enough to be worrisome. Let's check out what these
Yes.
boots are. They are boots of hardiness +3, which are constitution. No, dodge. Well, dodge and constitution, I should say.
Yes.
Do we have boots?
What
We
is
have
it?
boots of striding, which are just straight constitution. So let's get ourselves a little more armor. 38 armor now. That is pretty good. There's another chest over here we learned, with another trap and some gold. Alright, so there's another door there. We're a little bit hurt, but not too bad. We're going to go through. If we need to rest, we will later.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
I thought I smelled incompetence.
You two know each other?
This is Kai Kamoon, one of the most worthless piles of sputum to wear the red robes of Thay.
A rival of yours at the academy?
Kai is a sniveling sycophant. My only rivals are magicians of worth. He also happens to be a junior instructor at my academy. I can only wonder why he strayed so far from his mentor's leash.
All that's changing. Ahriman rewards his allies well. With Liena dead, I've earned a promotion. It's a shame the old hag didn't put up much of a fight. She destroyed herself in a blaze of fire. Must have known she couldn't best me.
I needed to talk to Liena. You made a fatal mistake, Kai.
You. Ahriman warned me of you. Sophia, why would you travel with this thing?
Actually, my name's Eltimar.
I want no trouble from you. Stand aside. My quarrel is with Sophia. I doubt she'll put up nearly as much of a fight as Liena. Or her mother.
My mother? Kai Kamoon, you had best be mocking me. If you raised your hand against my mother, I will extract 1,000 screams from your wretched hide.
Oh, she had no idea it was coming. She used every last cantrip she knew, but her loyal allies, her daughter even, never arrived to save her.
I'm gonna let Sophia speak.
And to think that you once claimed to care for me.
Liena was wise to destroy herself, rather than fight me. I doubt you have the old hag's sense to surrender, to make this quick. No matter. Let's settle this.
Okay. There's 2 red wizards, 1 generic, 1 almost dead. Let's go finish him. Alright. Don't fight that. Go kill. Why aren't you moving? Am I stuck? I'm paralyzed, oh. I was disarmed. Okay, we should probably use a healing potion now. I can't move. Paralyze is too powerful. We're gonna die here. Probably. Yeah, okay. So going back. We'll rest before this fight because I think that Sophia was out of spells. Or at the very least she didn't have any stone skins on. Which I should really just remember to precast for her because she sucks at casting
Yes?
them. She has lots of spells.
Follow me, now.
And no resting allowed, so we're going in anyways. Blah 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 blah, we
I
know.
thought I smelled This is
Oh, it's a shame the old hag. Oh, she had no idea.
Okay, let's go fight this one. Hopefully we'll be able to without getting paralyzed again. We are paralyzed again.
danger.
What is killing you and what are you doing? She's not casting anything. This is a really annoying thing because she does actually a lot of damage if she actually would do something. I'll take care of it myself then.
Got them spotted. Here.
We are disarmed. Are both of our weapons gone? Nope, just the one. We're still paralyzed, so that sucks. grab our oh, we have another horned devil. Okay. This is going really poorly. Let's try this one more time. I'm gonna take direct control of Sophia, I think, during this fight. She is not casting the right spells to win.
Yes?
Alright, we're moving in. Cutscene again.
I thought
Blah,
I
blah,
smelled.
blah.
This is.
Oh, it's a shame the old hag. You. Oh, she had no idea.
I am certain. No quarter!
Of course.
Okay, we're gonna back up.
By my direction, attack!
I'll take direct control of everybody, because obviously... What are you doing? Cast your spell. Don't attack the gas. That's stupid. Come on.
By my direction, attack!
I think we just died. Yep, that was closer. That paralyzed though, whoever's casting that spell needs a promotion for sure. Because its saving throw is so high apparently, because everyone gets paralyzed all the time.
Yes.
Let's try this one more time. I'll move her back further this time, I think. From the fight. Maybe I'll keep her out of the paralyzed at that point.
Sophia.
I thought I smelled incompetence. This is Kai Kamoon.
Oh, it's a shame. You. Oh, she. I doubt you have.
Yes?
Really? Come on. This is a frustrating fight. I'm actually quite annoyed. Should have kept that spell resistance spell, maybe. Although we could... Hang on. Don't go away. I don't need that right now.
Yes.
Can we leave this place? I need to rememorize some spells. We could make this fight a little bit easier on ourselves. Can we rest here? No, 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 no. Yes. We'll go outside. We're going to get a greater mantle, I think. Do we have greater mantle? God, I hope we have greater mantle.
Yes.
Level 8, I think. Protection from spells. That'll work. And we'll take Premonition. And level 7 is Spell Mantle. Okay. Now we'll rest really quick. Then we'll head back in. We'll cast a bunch of defensive spells before going into this fight. And we're gonna win, because I am annoyed at this how long this is taking to start with.
Yes?
You know what also kind of bugs me? You know what? Can I move? Nope. Is that every time we switch areas, it switches the person that... and cutscene for that matter. It switches the person I'm controlling. Kind of irritating. Don't need dismissal right now. I need protection from spells. Don't need that. I need premonition. And I need spell mantle. Okay. How long does this last for? 60 seconds per level, so it'll last a long time. Let's get some protection from spells. Premonition on myself. And greater mantle. And we'll quick save before going in. Holy god, this fight, though. I hope those spells still stayed on.
When I left to find... How could you? He also happens to be a junior instructor at my academy.
Oh, it's a shame the old hag. You. I want no trouble from you.
My...
Oh, she had...
And to think...
I doubt...
What are you casting? Mordecai and sword? Fine, whatever. A mummy this time? Okay, one red wizard dead. Oh great, she got knocked down. That's not great. Actually, but we're winning pretty well. No, don't switch targets. Kill him. Gets rid of the Horned Devil. Now the Ironies are the only things left. Pretty easy at this point. We've won. Much easier when you prepare well for it, I guess. I've learned a lesson. I always assumed Kyle's ambition would get him killed, but I didn't think it would be by my hand. No matter, he will not be missed. Kai mentioned your mother's death. I'm sorry for your loss. I can only hope that he was lying to unsettle me. I should not have given him the pleasure of getting so angry. Still, if he was telling the truth, I should never have left the academy. When I did, my mother Nephris, she has the respect of the other wizards, but not their love. I'm running out of trustworthy people in my life, and just Kaji and Master Jaffe at the academy, if he still lives. Your mother's name is Nephris? I'd like to hear more about her if you're willing to tell me. Nephris, my mother, she is difficult to love, I suppose, driven, stubborn, but wise in her way. She has no patience for ambitious wizards like Kai Kumun. Her studies are everything to her. Master Jaffe insisted that she looked much like me in her youth, though I suspect he may be seeing what he wishes to see. I believe he had feelings for my mother when they were both young. Indeed, poor Jaffe may be dead as well. If he stood by my mother, I wish I knew their fates. If you need to return home, I'll understand, but your company would be missed. Thank you, but I promised my mother I'd look after you. If those were her last orders, well, I'd like to honor them. Had the situation been reversed and someone harmed me, her wrath would have been merciless. I will grieve for my mother by finding Ahriman and crushing him. I'm still curious why somebody wanted Leanna dead. Her association with my mother must have been very important. Why else would Ahriman send his pawns all the way to Rashomon? Leanna was more than some common theater matron. At least Kai is dead, and Leanna's death avenged. I appreciate your help in killing that wretch. I should be thanking you. I would not have fared well without your help. All that influence gained, though. I'm glad I could be of service to you. My entire youth was spent studying my craft. It's about time I put my knowledge to use. But we couldn't prevent her death, and there's no use dwelling on it. We should keep moving. Actually, it doesn't sound like you and Kai were very fond of each other. No, not at all. At one point he was kind to me. It was all a ruse. He just wanted the attentions of the headmistress's daughter. He embodied the common man's idea of a red wizard, unscrupulous and loyal only to his ambitions. What do you know of Ahriman? Ahriman is a common enough name in Thay, but there is an Ahriman at the Academy of Shapers and Binders. He is a senior instructor, quiet, soft-spoken, and shockingly adept at magic. I've met him, but we rarely traded words. He stays hidden in the library most of the time. So the Ahriman at the Academy, do you think he led the coup against your mother? A reclusive yet polite old man who kept to himself at an academy full of aggressive, ruthless magicians? Yes, he sounds guilty enough. Had he been vocal about his hatred for my mother, she'd have anticipated it and stopped him long ago. He can't be so clever if he trusted Kai. Yes, well, Kai couldn't be trusted to serve anyone but himself. No doubt Kai was a sacrificial pawn, bought with the promise of coin or a meaningless title. Actually, turning someone like Kai against my mother is quite clever. A thug that is all ambition and no talent can be easily manipulated, and rarely lives to collect payment. Do all the instructors at your academy try to kill each other? Our academy is better than most in Thay, but red wizards are infamous for their tendency to kill their own, even if it's just for scraps of authority or to settle petty grudge. I suppose I have become so desensitized to it. Let the power mad kill each other. I've always thought, but I should have known it would claim my mother, or even me. Why would someone want to kill your mother? As the headmistress of the academy, her death creates a void of leadership. The Red Wizards are the true power of Thay. Running an academy makes one a creature of great authority. Well, let's get going. With Leanna dead, perhaps our best course of action is to speak to the dwarf woman and the other actors. There's a chance Leanna confided in one of them. Okay. Well, let's loot things first, and then we're going to call the video because we are officially done. Actually, we're a little bit over time. Got some healing potions and some
This is too much to carry.
encumbering. There's also another door there. Let's take a look at this stuff. We'll put it in our chest, of course. Or our bag of holding, I should say.
Mistaken me for a horse and wagon.
Quarterstaff +3. Can I just drop it in? Nope. Okay. And those boots of striding might be useful for
Yes.
her, actually. Does she have boots? She does not. That'll give her a couple more hit points. Belt of Ruthmar. It is spell focus, evocation, spell penetration, bunch of spells. She doesn't even have a belt, so good enough. More red wizard robes and some padded armor +4.
Yes. What is it?
It's a bag of holding, that's what it is. And a longsword +3, as well as a compass longbow +1. That's it. Let's try and break down this shadow door. I'm kind of curious. Nope. Apparently that is not okay to go into. And that is going to be the end of this video. That was a tougher fight. I was not anticipating that, actually. I remembered it being significantly easier back in the day. Hey, there's a scroll we missed. I'm going to take that. That's going to be the end of our video, and I will be back on Sunday. I'm going for the weekend, as I mentioned. So like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, have yourselves a good weekend.